So today in this video I will show you how to play Italian games. So this is a sample game which I have. So without wasting any more time, I have the analysis of my Italian game. So in this video I will show you the Golcono piano variation. So get into the video for much better understanding. So the first move in Italian for white, if you are playing, is e4. The opponent most probably reply with e5, then you have to go knight f3, you go knight c6, and this is the Italian game. So this opening is called the Italian game. After doing this, you just play this move, or maybe this move, or maybe castle, or maybe knight out. So he first of all puts his knight here. So you can play this. This is a book move. You can play this and this. After he plays like this, you can go for the Ponziani opening. Then another way you can play is just simply castle. This is the book. But in this game, I also castle and he play the move h6. After he play h6, I copy the move h5, which is a bit accuracy. We can also play this, just break out the center. I don't like break out the center in the starting, so I play h3 here. He knight out to attack this pawn. I simply defended by playing d3. He also defend his pawn twice by playing this move. Now my intuition is to don't put my knight here. I wanted to put my knight here because the both knights are protected. That's the plan, but simply I protect my pawn first. He play bishop e6 and this is a mistake, so I simply take chop of the bishop. He takes with the pawn. The mistake is simple, that you don't have to break your pawn structure. The pawn structure is great without this, but when he plays bishop and I take his bishop, the pawn structure is now break. These pawns are doubled, which is a very bad structure. So I just put my bishop here, and always keep in mind, when you put your bishop here, put your rook on this e1 square, so that if he captures back, your pawn structure doesn't break. In the game he doesn't capture my bishop, he just simply pushes pawn to b6. I simply chop off the pawn. He takes with the pawn and pawn to c5. I just want to gain more space in the best move is this theoretically, because this helps to develop your all pieces first, but I intuitively play this a4. I want to gain more space. Then I play this move knight out to knight b d2, protect my pawn and maintaining the structure. I'm a positional player, so I maintain my structure well. Then he wants to attack my knight. I will simply chop off his knight and try to make his pawn structure more absurd. So the simple plan is that if his pawn structure is absurd, it is very difficult to play. Pawn promotion is very difficult. Then that's the plan. Then I push my pawn on b3. I want to gain more space. I simply chop off his pawn when he gives this. This structure is really annoying for black. He wants to correct it, so he played this move, but it is a mistake. Then I bring my rook to the open file, just simply the book move. He also bring his knight to the open file. He takes, we takes. Then I also want to trade my queen and directly jump into the end game, but the best move is this. This is also a good move. He doesn't chop off my queen. He waited and play knight d7. So I simply capture his queen, attacking his pawn, but he simply capture queen by his rook. Then I also thinking of playing this move, and this is a mistake, because you don't want you to get a check instantly after playing these good moves. So yes, I bring my knight out. He want to he just play the move g5. He play g5, want to gain more space, but his king is weak after playing g5. So I want to apply all the rules, simple rules. So I centralize my king because this is the end game, and in the end game you have to centralize your king. He also copy my move, want to centralize his king, bring my rook here because I think the trade will happen here, but he don't take my pawn. That is good. Then I just play this move f3 to just maintaining the structure. He will take, and now the main move here is to don't take by the pawn. If you take by pawn, this pawn is weak then, and this structure, I don't like this structure, so I take with the king instead. Then I play this move g4. It is very kind of very good move because this pawn is, I think, a bit weak, and I also don't work any pawn too weak, so I just give this pawn. He doesn't take it. First he play rook here. He want to give, I think he want to give checks somehow like this. He push this here and want to give me the check, but I simply give the check by taking the pawn. And I push my pawn. I just wanted to promote it, so I push it. Then he gives a check. Checks are good always. Then I put my king here. Actually, you don't have to put your king here if the knight is somewhere here or there, because that can eventually take you to a checkmate. So always remember that. Now there is no knight, so I just simply play this move. Then I also want to trade the knight rooks, but in the game I play this move g3. Want to give the check here. He gives a check. I block it. Actually, this is a bit mistake. I should also remove this king, but I am thinking to just protect my pawn, so I don't play this. Now this is a blunder. I don't know why it is a blunder. Let me explain. Because I can attack the knight, that's why it is a blunder, and he has to put his knight somewhere else, and I simply capture the pawn. That's why this move is a blunder. So this feature is good explaining feature. This is a good explanation, guys. So he attacked my king. He then blundered his rook. The best move in the position for him is, I guess simply putting his knight here is that's also a blunder, guys. What is the best move here? I think here the best move for, okay, putting his knight or king apart is the best move for him. Nevertheless, he blundered here. Then attack his knight. This is very good move because you attack his knight, revealing an attack here, but he just attack my knight here, and also he can capture the pawn, but he first attack my knight. Then if I take this knight and take this knight, this pawn is now a bit strong because it can push and promote. Moreover, he can also attack here, so I don't want that, so I take this pawn instead. When I take this pawn, this is a very weak position for him because the king cannot move here, nor here, nor here. Only one space is left for the king. So if you put your king here, the king cannot move anywhere because this square and this square, which is then protected by the rook, now protected by the knight, and this is protected by the pawn itself. So that's why this is a checkmate. This is simply what we call the Italian game. So Italian game has many variations, but the most common moves in the Italian game is e4, d4, knight f3, knight f6, bishop out. This is Italian game, guys. He can reply by this. He may reply by this move. He also can reply with this move. There are many variations there, guys. So thank you for this video. If you like this video, must subscribe my channel.